Hi, Junior Achievement. My name is Heather Douglas, and I oversee digital marketing here at Katahdin Trust Company. I'm joined here by our marketing team, so let's start with introductions.
I'm Amanda Schools, and I'm a marketing assistant with Katahdin Trust, and being an assistant helps me to work in all aspects of marketing.
Krista Putnam, Senior Vice President of Marketing at Katahdin Trust. I've been with the bank for nearly 18 years. I started right out of college, and I manage the bank's marketing department.
Hi, Sam Clockadal. I've been with the bank for roughly 10 years. I'm a marketing officer for Katahdin Trust, and I get to work with Heather, Amanda, and Krista on a daily basis to execute campaigns.
Our objective today is to talk about the importance of marketing and how it affects the profitability of a company, especially through advertising. Sam, can you talk about the difference between marketing and advertising?
Good question, sure. Junior Achievement in their curriculum outlines advertising as when you persuade customers to buy a product or service, and marketing is the avenue by which a product or service is made known and sold to customers. I consider marketing all the preparation, all the pre-work, and advertising the actual execution of the marketing plan. So for an example, we meet weekly as a group here and with our ad agency, and we formulate plans tied to the goals that were provided to us by senior management that the bank needs to execute. And we just provide a message, and then when you actually see our ad running on Hulu, or you actually hear it on the radio, that is the actual advertisement point where we're persuading a customer to take action to buy our product or service.
Great answer. Thank you, Sam. Amanda, can you elaborate on some of the various mediums that we use in marketing and advertising here at Katahdin?
Absolutely, I'd be happy to, Heather. We deal with a lot of different advertisement mediums here. We have radio advertising, newspaper, digital, and we even have a lot of promotional items that we hand out. Yes, these wonderful mugs. And we have logo wear that we offer to our employees, and we also give that out to the communities as well. We strive to be involved in the communities as much as possible, and with these means of advertising, we are able to do so by sharing the word for different events that are happening in our areas, or just sharing our products.
I absolutely love how involved in the community that we are. In the instance of promotional wear, for example, we're not giving the consumer a direct message with just our logo. How do we consider that effective advertising?
Good question, Heather. At Katahdin Trust, our strategy is not focused on just promoting, talking about a product or service such as a checking account or a loan. We use promotional materials such as cups or logo wear to kind of build that brand awareness and get customers aware of our brand and who Katahdin Trust Company is. In addition to promotional material, we also focus on who Katahdin Trust Company is, who our people are, different ways that we give back to the community that we just talked about, and how involved we are with supporting other nonprofit organizations. So just kind of raising that awareness, building our brand, and letting consumers know, why should they want to do business with our bank.
Right. So I love the concept of brand awareness, and that if somebody is not actively doing business with us, but needs a loan or needs to open an account, that we're already top of mind. How do we determine how to reach those new customers or those that are not as familiar with us?
Well, we actually have some good experience in this because we started out as pretty much an Aroostook County bank. We were smaller, and Krista was here right from the get-go when we started to really expand into the Bangor market and then into Portland. So we didn't make those decisions just on a whim. We found where our products, what our company, and in our case, we provide great value typically, and we expanded with a branch footprint in those markets. And then digitally has opened, it used to be so expensive to bring on new customers. It's still not cheap. At students, it is way cheaper to keep a customer than acquire a new one. But through digital advertising now, we're not defined by our physical branch footprint anymore. If somebody's using the internet and we have an ad running on the Bangor Daily News and they're just reading an article, we can put our message in front of them. They can associate Katahdin Trust with banking. Maybe they need a car loan or a house loan 3 years down the road and they associate us with it. So I would say it's easier to put yourself in front of new customers than it's ever been. It's one of the benefits to doing advertising in 2020.
Great, thank you, Sam. So it's gauging what a customer may need and meeting them where they're at as far as what channel they're on. Marketing and advertising obviously cost the company money, especially through the channels that we use. How does Katahdin Trust determine those line items in their budget?
So marketing is considered an investment in doing business, and no matter what you have for a business or a company, marketing should be part of your strategy. It's considered an investment, and what you put in, hopefully you get more back out than what you put in. And so that investment can be an increase in sales, it can be an increase in number of customers, it can be an increase in brand awareness. All those different things are the types of investments that you get out in doing marketing. And you want to do a wide variety of channels, not just focus all on digital marketing or all on radio advertising or newspaper or just email. You kind of want to have a wide variety mix of different marketing channels to reach different touch points for customers.
So the age-old advantage of it takes money to make money applies here. Being in the marketing field, we probably look at advertisements through a different lens than others. What has been your all-time favorite marketing campaign?
I would think mine would have to be Doritos. They have quite comical commercials, and who doesn't love a screaming goat?
A recent campaign that sticks in my mind is IHOP, the International House of Pancakes, when they launched their campaign on a name change and changed it to IHOB for House of Burgers to promote that they have burgers. Usually you don't think of House of Pancakes having burgers, but it's always been on their menu. And through the fake name campaign, they increased their burger sales by over 4 times. So their strategy worked and caused quite an uproar on social media and Twitter about what people thought of the name change.
Very effective.
Mine is an oldie but a goodie. It is the Game of Horse, and it was from back in 1993. It was a McDonald's campaign. It featured Larry Bird and Michael Jordan, and it associated athletes, prominent figures with their brand, with fast food, and it was a success. I got a cheat here. I had some notes here. They launched this at a Super Bowl, and they paid $850,000 for the ad. That same ad now would cost $5.6 million. And they got that ad in front of 133 million viewers. So when you consider it's 27 years old and now it's still live on YouTube and active, I'd say they more than got their money's worth out of that campaign.
Those are great examples. One last question for you. As several of our audience members are considering their next steps after high school, what advice would you give to students who are considering a career in marketing?
I'll go first. I would say that marketing has such a wide umbrella of different expertise that you can do under the marketing department. So whether it's if your focus is on social media or digital marketing, or maybe you're really good at video production or photography, or even copywriting and writing scripts and blogs and certain things like that. So marketing is not just advertising in that plain sense. It can be a wide variety of different expertise. So I think it's a great career to get into.
I'll piggyback on a lot of what Krista said. I could go on and on. I put down here I kind of fell into this field, so I guess what I'd want to convey to young students out there considering a career field, don't let your degree determine what field you join for a job later on. As Krista said, there's a lot of backgrounds. You don't have to have a marketing background to become a marketing officer at a bank or work for a hospital or have an agency. Just find what you're passionate about, and in our case it was marketing, and pursue that, and you'll like your job because every day will feel different, especially in our field.
I didn't see myself in marketing. I went to school for medical transcription, and here I am. I'm happy that Katahdin has given me the chance, and they've allowed me to use my creativity, and I arrange baskets. There's a lot of different aspects that can be done in marketing.
I would say one of my favorite parts too is we get to work with all departments in the bank, no matter what efforts they're putting forward. So thank you so much for joining me today in this video for Junior Achievement. And as a reminder to our students, you will continue to explore marketing during the Titan simulation. We wish you luck.